Hi, Siri. Thank you for the invitation. I truly love it, and it has been like a moment of light within my life right now. So I think that definitely the thing that calls me more about where I'm from, it's right now the ballroom scene. Now, I'm from Monterrey, Mexico, which is like 3 hours away from the border between Mexico and Texas. I grew up there. I made all my life there. I just moved to Austin in 2018 to do grad school. However, for X and Y circumstances, I have been like coming back and forth between the two cities. And in that process, I have learned to know and love the ballroom scene, which for me, it's even a moment that breaks with time. Like, it just disrupts so much the way that the city has evolved, whether it's conservative spaces or it's more progressive, LGBT friendly spaces. It just disrupts everything to present something beautiful, something beyond the normative, the expectatives. So yeah, the ballroom scene, it's part of the heritage that has come from Mexico, from black artistic movements in the United States, specifically queer and trans black spaces, which permit non-normative bodies, non-hegemonic bodies, persecuted bodies to have this moment of complete royalty, beauty. In the case of Monterrey, the ballroom scene is a space where queer people from my hometown can encounter themselves, can find family, can find social circles which permits them to explore this artistic space, artistic, erotic, spiritual space where they can be more of themselves. It has brought life to me. It's an opportunity for being a way more true self,
Right.
like more me, like the most authentic version of me, beyond academia, beyond everything. It's my own opportunity to find this space of communion with my own body, like being able to feel and be sexy, like beyond the normative, beyond whatever. Like, I want to be like a pervert monster, and that is what the scene has allowed me to do, like be the most pervert, beautiful, monstrous, eschatological version of myself, which I love, which for me it's like life, light, joy, fire, radicalness. In the sex item category, it's usually misrepresented, not only represented, but misread by people outside of the community or the communities as either a dancing striptease or a classic burlesque, which, I mean, it does incorporate elements, and within your own performance you have to do that, but it's beyond that. Like, it's the idea of seducing the panel of judges, the audience, but most importantly, yourself. Like, it's a moment between you and yourself and your own erotism and your own erotics. Like, it's a moment for you to feel as sexy, as horny, as cachondo as you want to be. I do like to also incorporate elements of myself, like my own performance within it, which it's what I refer as like my eschatological part. Like, it's not only playing with water, but rather I want to play with an enema, right? I like to play with pee. I like to play with food, like elements that are the most appealing to me, because at the end of the day, the person that I am seducing the most, it's not the judges or the audience, but me. There's also this part of like carrying this body, carrying all these pounds. I have learned, or I have been taught by other people to not to like it, to not find it sexy. Like I've been taught by my parents, by my professors in growing up, even by members of the LGBT community, specifically gay men, not to like, the fat, bald, hairy body. Like, it's not appealing. But at the same time, like what the sex writing has brought me is to look back and say, like, you know what, fuck you. Like I I can be sexy, and if you don't like it, it's not my issue. You know, I'm fat, and I'm a monster, and I love the idea that you find me disgusting, or that you need to over eroticize me. Like you wanna like eroticize this, do it. I dare you to do it. Like I like to become this again monster or perverse being that pushes those boundaries of like self-explosion, self-joy, self-erotics, and being fat and doing this. It's amazing. I belong to the House of Majesty. My mother is Aranza Majesty. My name is my scene name is Monsignor. Monsignor. It's vengeance. You know, I come from a very conservative Catholic family where religion has always been like there. So it's like, you know what? I know that you hate that I do this. So hate it even more because my name is Monsignor. Like I have stole that from you. I made it mine. My vengeance is to be cute. My vengeance is to be sexy and call myself Monsignor. Like, why not?